game. Winnerbracket Final. Happy. He was supposed to be here. Everyone expected that when his invite was announced. He had a good run, but he struggled against X-Lord and against Vortex, dropping maps in this tournament already before the grand final. That is quite rare to see in the Western scene. And the other guy in the Winnerbracket Final, usually a Foggy, sometimes a Hawk, a Cash, but hailing from Germany, the faceless enigma Spiral. No one really knows how he looks like, except of course yours, who knows everything about everything. And now it's a best of 3 for the grand final. Can Spiral not only knock out X-Lord and Foggy and Cash, but also Happy? That would be the story of the year. He caused an upset before, 2 weeks ago, WGTL qualifiers, where he was up against Lawlight. No one thought he could do anything, because Lawlight, one of the greatest Night Elves this game has ever seen, and Spiral on 150 ping or something, but everything was against him. He did it in one of the craziest games. So, Spiral, Toby, what did you come up with? Farseer.
Farseer, creeping, 2 borrow, lots of grunts early. Normally when playing Farseer Expo, you wait until TC comes out on tier 2 to clear up the expansion. You have more grunts, you have a better hero for soaking up the experience, I suppose. And you have more beef and a Farseer in the meantime to distract. But this map is so good for expanding because Farseer level 3 is super easy and you get Mercs. Mercs make a massive difference. Perhaps not necessarily the Shadow Priest, but the Berserker is extremely good. So we should be expecting an early mercenary camp creep here. And I guess Happy will be looking to disrupt this.
I like that Spiral is not moving away from the Farseer too much. I feel he's a lot stronger with this hero than he is with the Blade Master, and maybe Happy is also more used to the Blade Master. So this should be Spiral's best pick. He tried it before in the Rising Star, right? Especially on this map, and he also tried to be disruptive with a Zeppelin, with base raids for like trying to go for the Haunted Goldmine, which Happy defended masterfully. Speaking of masterfully, how good is this creep jack? DK comes in, great amount for the Farseer already. Quite some damage. Okay, so far so good. By the way, thank you Shihu for the €5 donation. I would love an interview with the Muslim. Thanks for the great casting. I really hope we get the Muslim on this cast later, but I guess he takes a well-deserved break now and gets ready for his game, so we don't want to interrupt with that, but yeah, we'll see. Maybe for the grand final if he's not making it, or after the grand final if he makes it. We'll do our best. So not level 2 yet, but he's gonna get it. It's definitely a delay on his creeping, but especially since this is Happy, this could be worse. Farseer level 2 now. And therefore Chain Lightning last hit's possible. Happy creeps the entire middle though. Got the claws already, got a little bit of HP. Tier 2 halfway done. And Spiral going from Merc to gold. Happy sees it immediately with the skeleton. And can punish this. He's still good HP, has a Fiend, has another Rod, and 3 coils. So this is dangerous for Spiral. With Grunts and Wolves, you can take this out fairly easy. Oh, plays around the coil, gets the last hit, has the Ring of Regent, so... Oh, Speed Scroll, trying to force around somewhere. New Wolves.
Oh, Farseer.
Gotta be careful. Oh, there's so many coils. Does he have to TP?
He has a Ring of Regent. Ring of Regent, I think he's fine. But this Grant, will he block? No.
Happy trying to use the last hit of the Berserker.
Nope. Farseer got it. Close to 3 now. Alright. Just looking fine. No grunt lost, no creep stolen. Berserker gotta be a little careful. Could be sniped soon. We're Happy trying to block with the Fiend. Farseer has trouble to join the fray again, join his army again.
But the peon is coming out. Okay, has to wait a little bit for the resources here. But this is going to be a fast expansion if it doesn't get cancelled. There's absolutely a window here for Happy to cancel it right now, actually. You gonna do it?
He has no rods anymore.
No.
That's good. Like, the Lich was a little bit delayed, I feel. I couldn't join the fight immediately, so Happy steps back, creeps up. He's very... well, not very low on experience, but just level 2.
He's gonna try to catch up now with power creeping, making use of the lightning shield here. Big heal pot. Not bad, but it's not a big mana. Happy actually forgot the third ziggurat here for a while, so stats are going to be delayed by quite a bit. That matters.
And Lich is also after the TC was out.
Yeah. It's good inventory, but nothing overwhelming yet. Farseer finds some time to roam the map, buying space for the TEC. Aura first. Still don't really get it, but he's going to get level 2 here immediately, so it makes pretty much no difference. Farseer's in. Fiend's quite hurt. Chain Lightning available.
Yeah, not having the statue now is pretty annoying. In fact, Happy could make the statue in the next Fiend. And let's do so now. So, TC, power creep, Farseer to delay. This is the basis of this strategy, along with the expansion. Making use of the strength of level 3 Farseer as long as possible. He's kind of low mana, so he's not going to have that many wolves to use. But the TC is accelerating so quick.
Yeah.
He's gonna get a big item here in the top right as well. I love that he gets the dust. Too often, orcs forget about this. Spiral does not.
Did Happy get the entire camp, or did Spiral steal something?
Spiral
was
was
yes.
from... But
Chain
it's
lightning.
worth it to use Chain Lightning on the level 2 creep. I feel like it's kind of waste of mana.
Oh, Wand of the Wind for the TC. That's
a
probably the
game
best
changer.
item he could have found.
And level 3 already. Lich still on level 1.
And the replenishment potion as well. Oy, that's good. So, what's happening in the base? Beastery, Warmill maybe a little late, but Expo is up. Can't be cancelled. Happy with the crystal ball. Of course he knows exactly where he is, and if Spiral wanted to go for a Zeppelin drop right here already, that is exposed.
Can still do it. Like, I mean, he probably can't kill the Haunted, but he can force Happy to stay back, but is that the right call? I don't know. It's really awkward now for Spiral. He doesn't have any more heal salves. And 2 of his units are almost dead. If only there was a backpack.
I love the humor of the Blizzard designers back then, calling it Temple of Boom and the spelling of welcome. But whatever, Zeppelin is out. No web yet. He's not researching it either.
He's relying on the Destroyer to deal with it. Destroyer form upgrade is going to be finished in a sec. Wait, can he actually kill this? With only 1 Raider, it seems very unlikely.
It's more time for his expo. Happy is not counter expanding. It's just buying time for Spiral. He's not creeping and not counter expanding. Okay, please no disaster like in Rising Star. And the Zeppelin crashed and Happy used the
Oh, look
acolytes
at the
to block.
Look at the block. He's using all the illusions and stuff. He couldn't even unload everything.
Yeah, sick. Happy is so good. Since he was fooled by Infi once when Infi played Orc and played exactly the Zeppelin drop stuff, Happy got so good in defending it.
Was there an acolyte there? I don't think so.
I'm not sure.
No.
There's no
No.
corpse, so
There's no corpse, yeah.
A player's forces are under attack.
items are still fine. Didn't use the potion, didn't use the wand. Headhunters are
Happy can't go into upkeep yet, though. He's still waiting for the next Zigo to finish. Armor upgrade first, over attack upgrade for Happy. Let's throw the beast. Ooh, that's a good item. At level 3 lich.
Great timing.
Big camp for Happy.
Illusion Scout everything again.
Players' forces are under attack.
Zeppelin is pretty much taken out. Any upgrades for Spiral? No, but 2 Kodos. And 2 Ensnares. Invis TC very early.
Pit Lord, let's go. Whereas most units try to counter TC with Dark Ranger. Happy wants to do it with the splits.
Does he have the micro though? No tower, just 1 burrow. Reinforced defenses. Researched. But only 50%. Super tense.
So it's starting to
situation.
get suspicious that the TC is nowhere to be seen.
Can you just blindly dispel? He did that before.
That does now. Yeah, I just used it.
The players'
Didn't hit him though, right?
I don't think so.
Oh,
Oh, that one! There is 1 Invul Potion. Lots of mana from the Destroyer's used. Coil Novak didn't dodge anything. But here's the big fight. 3 Radiant Scroll of the Beast popped immediately. No Dispel, but huge
Nice
stomp. Nit didn't split anything. Damage downtime.
TC!
Oh, TC had no Invul anymore. And that's the carry gone. Oh no, you can't allow such a mistake against Happy. And this is pretty much no damage after this Howl of Terror. The damage discrepancy between the Scroll of the Beast Fiends and the Howl. So sick.
It's so easy now for Happy to micro. He doesn't even have to split anymore. He's just right-clicking, focusing one target after the next. A few coils come in. But Spiral's trying to hang in this. He is down in supply, but Happy's running out of mana. Level 2 for the Pit Lord. Now we have Cleave also. And still so many Destroyers up in the air. Good positioning on them. Never exposing themselves to the mass-piercing damage. And that's already it. GG. Happy with a 1-0.
Felt too easy. That felt a little too easy.
That TC was in way too deep. Very smart by Happy, of course, to anticipate the invis. And we've never really seen that before, right? Invis being punished. Because TC's always going to be far away from the army. And if he is, just Coil Nova him right away. That's going to force the invul instantly. And then he doesn't have the invul to stand in the fight.
He
Yeah,
wasn't
he was-
even able to use the Wand of Wind he had on the TC. Not
Yeah,
the
he was-
Potion of Greater Mana.
he also didn't dodge the coil. He used Invul a little bit too late.
Okay, no surprise yet. Spiral. Next map is his map. Has to do it now. Happy was once again losing a couple of fiends here and there. Coils were missing. But overall, no big mistakes. Nice defense by Happy, of course, against the Zeppelin. It kind of was to be
Yeah.
expected.
I think Happy had too much time to prepare for the Zeppelin.
He saw it so early with the crystal ball.
Yeah.
So early.
But it's just
It's a
insane.
great
to do
item. I mean,
exactly
we
knows.
know that.
this pirate.
Are you in the game?
No?
Come.
Yes. I copy pasted a space and oh god. Right.
Spiral needs to step it up a little bit here to have a better shot in map 2. But he's not going to have mercs to make use of. So that's going to be a little bit more difficult in the early game, I guess. But this is a very reliable Farseer level 3 map. This is the reason why this strat is super popular amongst all orcs. in the scene at the moment against Undead, especially on this map. Level 3 Farseer just is a lot much easier to get than a level 3 Blade Master in comparison. Also, dual creep or dual hero creeping, absolutely viable. TC can get up to 3 quickly. But were you to go triple hero, then it becomes a lot more difficult. I was wondering this for a long time in this matchup. You know, like a few months ago, Spiral was still playing this style really successfully, and we saw it all the time in Europe. But in China, nobody played it. It was all Blade Master, triple hero, 1 base all the time. Nobody did anything else. And then a few weeks ago, maybe 1 or 2 months ago, on certain maps, also a lot of Asian orcs are incorporating that again. I wonder, is Spiral perhaps the influence which made them reconsider? Probably not, but would be nice.
I mean, Spiral's early in the last game was pretty good. But in the end, it was not enough.
It wasn't overwhelmingly great, but it wasn't bad either. We've seen way worse openings against Happy.
By the way, what is this PAHF by Happy?
The what?
PAHF. He's typing that.
PAHF?
Yeah, at the
I
beginning.
only see HF.
Me too.
Yeah.
Oh.
The PA is just for you.
It was the same for me in the previous game. What the heck? PAHF, I see that.
Poor
Screenshot,
Ankhes,
please.
have fun. Maybe
Yeah.
it's Cyrillic letters.
Yeah, but I'm Polish and we don't have that.
Maybe you have a special plugin. I don't know. I don't see that at all. I got no idea.
It's just reforged.
Maybe it's just reforged. Yes. Just reforged the other time. So again, Farseer. So what can you change? You can once again go for laboratories. You can again go for Zeppelin, and you can drop. Is that the plan? Must that be the plan? Is there another chance? Is that the best plan?
He has won it before, just straight up, just TC, Expo, Mass, get up to 60, hit the big stomps, overwhelm with numbers before the under hero levels become too high. But that was a few months ago.
Yeah.
Since then, Happy seems to have found an answer. Pit Lord looking pretty good with the destroyers. We're just having creeping here for level 2 on both sides. Spiral really not with the greatest items over here.
Do you think it would be worth to go Blade Master second because he has found Slippers of Agility?
Yeah.
Yes, that would be a great idea. That would... Ankhes, you should be the coach of these players. It sounds amazing.
Sells it immediately.
Ankhes is getting 3 jobs this weekend. Like, he's our new co-caster. He's doing the balance for Blizzard. And he's the coach of Spiral. God damn, he's making waves this weekend.
Damn.
So this is the creep route that basically makes the Farseer good on this map. Wolves and Grun in the top left at the green. And the Farseer in the meantime goes bottom right. And to make matters even better, there's skeletons here they can soak up. So it looks like Happy isn't aware of this Farseer creep route. Which is weird because it's very well known at this point.
Oh,
the Grunt though gets arrested, and this Grunt is definitely dead.
Can you put it into the creeps, maybe?
Nope.
Never
And
lose.
that matters. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
I
matters.
think it will not be. That will not be level 3 still. Yeah, I think it is.
By the way, I was right that the PA is pretty much have fun in Cyrillic. So for some reason you see Russian.
Okay.
So you have the 4th job in being our Russian correspondent.
Fuzzy is so close to level 3.
Yeah, that one couple still was very important in the end.
And then he thought he was going to get it at the leftover turtles, but they were all gone already.
It's the Philly Warrior style, but without level 3. That's really hard to do. And Ankhes, your time to comment on this Narup tower.
You see, every single acolyte is going to survive. 3 XP for decay. Not even 100 damage.
Tower killed it though.
I think it was pretty good harass.
These 6 experience now make it so that the Farseer has to creep in the green. And that's, I guess, the Grunt's not making up to the TC in time. Can you still solo creep the gold mine with 1 Grunt less? He's going double bestiary.
Wyvern
Is it-
or Mass
He's
Raider?
trying to Raider lane.
Raider lane.
Yeah. Pillage. Wow, there's an orc in this world who has pillage ready for the first attack. My mind is blown. But
Man,
this looks a little desperate, right? Like,
this looks
Yeah.
super desperate. Like, yeah, you lost the Grunt, but you still have level 3 Farseer. This game is not hopeless. Okay, he lost the second Grunt, actually. That's not good.
Oh, that's really bad.
well, freeing up supply for Mass Raiders, I guess.
This looks like Hawk versus Happy. It just seems like one mistake and, yeah, the game's over now.
Players' forces are under attack.
Huh. Okay, he's trying with the Zeppelin, right? But this is so easy to spot.
But he already saw the Rubian Tower, so what's the point?
Happy sees the army, and Happy gets the Nova in.
Oh my
Space
God.
Rock.
Happy saw the Vortex games and he says, "You think I can't do this?"
Fiend shot.
Perfect fiend shot, grunts around. Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Ouch!
Well.
Storm!
Oh god.
Savage, brutal, wrecked in. That was tough. That was real tough. That was a 20-minute Winnerbracket Final.
Yeah, that was brutal.
Damn. That was I think the most one-sided series we've had this whole tournament, perhaps.
Yeah, absolutely. Whew, Happy, no mercy. Like,
He really punishes every little mistake. You do.
well, it was 2 lost grunts, so there was quite a bit of a mistake.
It was 3 and a Raider.
And
Yeah.
in the end, yes. Boy. Okay. Yeah, that's how some games against Happy might look like. That means our bracket looks like this. Boom. The Muslim versus Spiral and Happy in the grand final in this $2,000 Take TV StayAtHomestory Cup. It's really cool though that we have 2 out of 3 players in the top 3 that no one really expected them here.